Hello, everybody. This is Tanika Scenes, and this is Mind Your Business. And today is Monday Mindfulness. And I am just waiting a few more minutes just to see if anyone is wanting to join me today before I get started. Today was a beautiful day. I hope everybody got a chance to go out and enjoy the sunshine and got a chance to really go out and absorb the nice, beautiful weather. It seems like winter came and attacked us and had us confined on top of being confined. So it was really refreshing to be able to go out today. Hello and welcome to Mind Your Business and Monday Mindfulness. And I am your host, Tanika Steve. So hello, good to see you. Good to be with you on this Monday evening. I hope everybody had a good weekend and was able to get some things accomplished and enjoy the nice weather that we're having in this season that we're in. And so I've been seeing a lot of people without masks on lately. And so I was just like, is COVID over and nobody told me? I mean, I don't know. I don't have a clue. I don't go anywhere right now but to the grocery store. I've gotten used to not having to do anything or go anywhere. Is anybody else feeling that way that they if you don't have to go to work or go to school, or if you've been working from home or homeschooling, have you just gotten into that state of mind of not having to go anywhere or do anything? And so I saw this meme where this lady was sitting in her car because she was getting ready to go back to work, and she was sitting there hyperventilating and breathing in a bag and trying to pep talk herself up and getting ready to go back into the workforce. And so if you are feeling that way or having any kind of anxiety about getting acclimated and going back into the work field, don't get yourself all worked up about it. Sometimes we get caught off guard and we get put in situations where we have to change the way we do things. And so, disruptions happen and we have to change our course. And so when that happens, it's just time to reevaluate where we are and what we're doing. And it's okay. Change is inevitable, it's going to happen. Don't let that overwhelm you or confuse you or throw you off track. Just look at it as a reevaluation stage and look at it as a way to take a step back and do something different. Maybe it's time to change what you're doing. Maybe it's time to change your thoughts. Maybe it's time to change your mindset. And so today, with that being said, it's Monday mindfulness. And so let's think about ways that we can be more mindful. Today, I want to talk to you about being creative in mindfulness. And so, what ways have you been able to be creative in this season? Some ways that we can be creative. I know in our family, we've been playing more family games. We've been spending more time together. We've been having more open dialogue and conversations. And it's so good because, sometimes when you have children, your kids don't really open up and talk to you. They rather talk to their friends about stuff. And when you have conversations and your children are talking to you and opening up to you, it's really pleasing to know that your kids feel comfortable to have those conversations with you. So look at this as a time where you can get more close and you can find ways of being more creative within your own household, and you can find ways to reevaluate relationships and grow closer and strengthen those relationships and find more creative ways of doing so. So take time to maybe journal, write down your thoughts, doodle. If you I know what I like to do. I got paper everywhere. So I've got like little mini notebooks and big pieces of paper, little pieces of paper, envelopes that I just write on. And so whatever thoughts come to mind, I just start writing them down. And then what I found myself doing, I start drawing pictures. I'm not even an artist, but I start drawing stuff. And so those are ways that you can be creative. And so that's our meditation today that I want to talk to you about, is being creative and how you can let your creativity flow, and you can also come out of being in a stagnant place. Like when you feel bored or you feel like you don't have anything to do and your mind just starts to wander, you can doodle or you can draw or you can find ways of just being creative, work on puzzles. There's a lot of different things. And so think about ways that you can be creative and that you can use your mind in different ways other than just letting it just roam around. Because sometimes when we let our mind just roam around, that's when we come up with these thoughts that start bogging us down, that cause anxiety, that cause worry, that have us in a state of depression. So let's think about how we can bring kindness awareness to those thoughts that can help us to incorporate that into our day-to-day life. So taking the time to be creative during your day can build lasting benefits in all areas of your life. Creativity can boost self-awareness, relieve stress, and help you solve problems more easily. In addition, you can cultivate mindfulness while indulging your creative side. So, do this exercise with your activity of choice, and remember that you can pause at any time and use this technique to encourage present time awareness. Get a blank piece of paper and a pen. If you want, you can use crayons, markers, or colored pencils. That's even better. And so I've got a 6-year old, so we've got all kind of creative utensils that we can use around the house. Set aside 10 minutes. You can even set a timer, and that helps to dedicate the time for you to be able to practice this. Bring your awareness to your experience in that present moment. Feel the pen in your hand, see the piece of paper, and notice any thoughts that are going through your mind. If judgment arises about your creative talents, notice them as they come up. And sometimes you'll tell yourself, maybe, I'm not that creative, or I don't have anything that I can think of to write about. You may find out that you are a poet or you're an artist and never even knew it. So you can start writing or start drawing, and don't worry about trying to create a masterpiece. You don't have to do that. Just draw or write whatever you want. It can be a happy memory, it can be scenery, or something that you are just seeing or thinking of right in the present moment. As you draw or write, just notice what it is that comes to mind. It could be a person, it could be a place, it could be something that you notice that you're drawing. And if there's a movement, notice what the movement is. Watch for any emotions that may arise and explore whether it's happy, sad, fun, beautiful, or whatever emotion that may come to mind. Take special care to what you are watching in judgment. However creative you consider yourself to be, you may find the mind telling you that you're not good. Don't listen to that. Do not judge yourself. Thank your mind for the contributions and continue to draw or write. After 10 minutes, put down the pen, look at what you've done, take it all in. Examine your lines, look at everything all over as an all over masterpiece for yourself. Again, notice any thoughts and judgments when they arise, and then choose to save it or not. And then that's your activity. That's what you want to do with it, is your choice at that time. But that's your creative juices that you allow to flow. And what you can do, you can get a journal or a notebook or a sketch pad, and you can just use that for your creative time. And you can do it alone, or you can do it with your friends or family, or just something that's your own personal space and time, just to open up your creative awareness and your ability to just have your creative free flowing juices let go. And so those are ways that you can be mindful as well. So those are just a little tips that I just wanted to come to you with, just to let you know that when you have spare time and you feel anxious, or you feel bored, or you feel like there's nothing that you can do, or you have idle time going on and your mind starts to get busy, take time out to let your creative juices flow. Start writing, doodle, draw, or better yet, write a letter. Write a letter to yourself. Write a letter to your childhood self. Talk to yourself as a child. Write a letter to that child, and think about some things that you might have told yourself as a child, and be creative in that letter. And then when you get done, just read it, and think about what you might have talked to yourself about as a child. And then maybe even write a letter to yourself a couple of years from now, and see what that might look like. There's all kind of ways that you can find to be creative. And so don't waste your time thinking of things that you can't do, or that you don't have the ability to do. Look at things that you can do and ask yourself, why not? Why am I not doing these things? What's stopping me? What's holding me back? Be mindful. Take the time, pause, and breathe. And always know that whatever you can conjure up in your mind to think, you have the ability to do. So if it's good, do it. If it's bad, get rid of it. You have control over whatever it is. because you create these things and you have the ability to do whatever it is. But remember, only what you do through Christ will last. So make sure the Christ is involved, whatever you do. And whatever you put your mind to, you can accomplish it. So those are just a few things that I wanted to come and share with you today on this Mindful Monday. And just continue to strengthen yourself and remember that nothing that happens in this world will last. That there are trials and tribulations and things will continue to happen. Like I said, we've made it through a year of COVID. We've made it through a year of ups and downs. And we made it through this winter. And now the sun is shining and the birds are chirping and spring is right around the corner. And so we're getting ready to spring forward because next week the time is going to change. And so we're going to have more sunlight, more daytime, more time to just be able to be active. So get out, be active, take a pause break, enjoy what's going on around you. Look at your colors and just identify what you see. Listen to the sounds, hear what you hear the sounds that's going on around you, and listen, really listen to what it is that you hear, and acknowledge those sounds and be at peace within yourself. So that way, no matter what happens, whatever is going on, you are always okay. It's okay to take a time out. It's okay to pause. It's okay to just breathe and focus on your breath. Be mindful. Self care is so important because I always tell you this: if you don't take care of yourself, you can't take care of anybody else. So have a good night. Be peaceful. Hopefully, tomorrow you will wake up refreshed and refined, renewed, ready to start a new day on a whole new level, ready to rise up and accomplish whatever is set before you. So, always remember, never forget, you were created with a purpose. And if you would like one on one time with the mindful coach to learn more mindful practice, get with me at yourfullmindlife.com. You can shoot me a submit a contact form to our website, and I will get back with you. Or you can also go on there where it says meet the coach or get started, and you can set up a time for a free one-on-one session if you've never had a mindfulness session, and you can get your first session for free, or you can set up a workshop or a webinar so you can do mindfulness classes and sessions. And also on the 26th at 10:30, there will be a mindful workshop so you can learn more about it. So be mindful, practice often, and again, remember, you were created with a purpose. Have a great rest of your Monday, and I will see you again soon. Tomorrow, we will be back on talking about CPR and what you can do to learn more about it. Have a great evening. God bless.